Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. It's me Anjana from LearnoHub, the free learning platform where you can study Math, Science and SST absolutely free at learnohub.com. In today's class, we are going to discuss ICSE Class 10 Maths Chapter 5 Quadratic Equation Exercise 5F. In our previous video, we have discussed question from Exercise 5E. Hope you all have watched that video. If you haven't watched that, go watch it first and we'll solve together question from Exercise 5F. Here is our first problem. Question number 2 of Exercise 5F. We won't be solving every question because the video length will be large. I have selected some questions and we'll solve them together. One root of the quadratic equation 8x square plus mx plus 15 is equal to 0 is 3 by 4. Find the value of m. Also find the other roots of the equation. Here one possible value of x is given, that is x is equal to 3 by 4. That is, when you substitute x is equal to 3 by 4 in the given equation, you will be getting RHS is equal to 0. Okay, from this we can find the value of m. Just take the equation 8x square plus mx plus 15 is equal to 0. Substitute x is equal to 3 by 4. 8 into 3 by 4 whole square plus m into 3 by 4 plus 15 is equal to 0. 8 into 3 square is 9 and what is 4 square? 16. 16 plus m into 3 by 4 plus 15 is equal to 0. Here we can cancel this 8 and 16. 8 2s are 16. That is 9 by 2 plus 3 by 4 m plus 15 is equal to 0. Next step, take the term containing m in the LHS, all the remaining term to RHS. You will be getting 3m by 4 is equal to minus 15 minus 9 by 2. Why do we put this negative sign? Because when you take a term from LHS to RHS, the sign reverses. Positive becomes negative. Here we have positive 15, it becomes negative 15. Positive 9 by 2 becomes negative 9 by 2. Okay. 3m divided by 4 is equal to, now taking LCM, here the denominator is 1, you get 2 as LCM. Minus 15 into 2 is minus 30. Minus 30. Minus 9 into 1 is minus 9. Minus 9. 3m by 4 is equal to minus 30 minus 9. That is minus 39 divided by 2. Now we can easily find m. What is m? 3 by 4 taking to the opposite side, reciprocal multiplication. Minus 39 divided by 2 into 4 by 3. Cancelling, 2 into 2 is 4. 3 into 13 is 39. Therefore, m is equal to minus 13 into 2, that is minus 26. We got the value of m. Now, the second part of the question is also find the other root of the equation. For that, we need to solve the quadratic equation. Substitute m is equal to minus 26. What is the equation when we put m is equal to minus 26? The equation becomes 8x square minus 26x plus 15 is equal to 0. Okay. Here, in this equation, the sum should be equal to minus 26 and product should be equal to AC, A into C, 8 into 15, that is 120. We need to select two values such that when you add them, we should get minus 26 and when you multiply them, we should get 120. Here we have a negative sign, which means the chosen numbers are negative numbers. To get 120, we can have minus 1 into minus 120 is plus 120. Then minus 2 into minus 60, minus 3 into minus 40, minus 4 into minus 30. There are many possible values. Then minus 5 into 24, minus 24, minus 5 into minus 24, then minus 6 into minus 20, we'll be having minus 8 into minus 15, then minus 12 into minus 10. These are all possible factors. Now check the second condition, that is sum should be equal to minus 26. Minus 1 and minus 120. We don't get sum is equal to minus 26. Minus 2 minus 60. Not possible. Minus 3 minus 40, that is minus 43. Not possible. Minus 4 and minus 30. Minus 34. Not possible. Minus 5 and minus 24. That is minus 29, which is not possible. Next one, minus 6 and minus 20. That is minus 26. So this is the values that we are going to choose. Here product is 120 and sum is equal to minus 26. Minus 6 and minus 20. Okay, now split the middle term. We have 8x square minus 6x minus 20x plus 15 is equal to 0. 4x into minus 5 is minus 20x. Minus 5 into minus 3 is plus 15. 4x minus 3 is common in both the terms. Taking them outside, 4x minus 3 into remaining 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Now using the zero product rule, 4x minus 3 is equal to 0 or 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. When 4x minus 3 is equal to 0, what is x? 4x is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3 by 4. When 2x minus 5 is equal to 0, 2x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5 by 2. So the possible values of x are x is equal to 3 by 4 and x is equal to 5 by 2. Here it is given that x is equal to 3 by 4 and we need to find the other root. The other root is x is equal to 5 by 2. One root is already given in the question. The other root we determine, that is 5 by 2. Clear? 5 by 2. Let's do the next problem. Problem 2, question number 6 of exercise 5F. If m and n are the roots of the equation 1 by x minus 1 by x minus 2 is equal to 3, where x not equal to 0, x not equal to 2, find m into n. Okay, here we have fraction. We need to change this fractions to get a quadratic form. That is, we have to convert it into the standard form of quadratic equation. 1 by x minus 1 by x minus 2 is equal to 0. Given that m and n are the roots, once you solve this equation, you will be getting two possible values for x. One value of x will be m and the other value will be n because they are the roots of the equation. Let's solve this taking LCM. X into x minus 2, numerator 1 into x minus 2 minus 1 into x is equal to 3. X minus x is 0. Here we have minus 2 is equal to 3. Taking these terms in the denominator to the opposite side, 3x into x minus 2. Okay. By rearranging, we will be getting a quadratic form. minus 2 is equal to, removing brackets, 3x square minus 6x. That is 3x square minus 6x, taking minus 2 to the opposite side, it becomes plus 2 will be equal to 0. Okay. Now, we need to solve this equation. We have the formula x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute values for a, b and c. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 6 and c is equal to 2. Okay. Let's do the substitution. Then x is equal to minus b, that is minus of minus 6. Minus of minus 6 plus or minus root of b square minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a into c. A is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. 3 into 2 divided by 2a. 2 into 3. Okay. Then x is equal to minus of minus 6 is plus 6 plus or minus root of, what is minus 6 whole square? 36, positive 36 minus 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 2, 24. 24 divided by 3 into 2 is 6. X is equal to 6 plus or minus root of 36 minus 24 is 12 divided by 6, or x is equal to 6 plus or minus, here we have 12. 12 can be written as root of 4 into 3. 12 is equal to 4 into 3. 4 and 3 are the factors of 12 divided by 6. We know root 4. We can take root 4 outside. This is root 4 into root 3. Root 4 is equal to 2. Rearranging, we get x is equal to 6 plus or minus 2 root 3. Okay, root 4 is 2. We get 2 root 3 divided by 6. That is x is equal to, dividing with 6. 6 by 6 you get 6 plus or minus 2 root 3. When you divide, this becomes 3 plus or minus root 3 divided by 3, cancelling with 2. So, the possible values of x are, x is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 3 and x is equal to 3 minus root 3 by 3. X is equal to 3 plus root 3 divided by 3, or x is equal to 3 minus root 3 divided by 3. As we said, m and n are the roots of the equation, which means one value of x is m and the other value is n. M is equal to 3 plus root 3 by 3. N is equal to 3 minus root 3 by 3. We can write like this. Okay. Now we need to find m into n. Multiply m and n. 3 plus root 3 divided by 3 into 3 minus root 3 divided by 3. This is a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. That is 3 square minus root 3 whole square. What about denominator? We have 3 into 3. 9. Okay. 3 square is 9 and root 3 whole square is, removing root and square, we get 3 divided by 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 divided by 9, or cancelling with 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. 2 by 3 is your final answer. M into n is equal to 2 by 3. Got it? Okay. First step is converting this into a standard form of quadratic equation. After which we find two values for x, which are the values of m and n, because it is given that the roots of the equation are m and n. After that, we are multiplying m into n, we get the value 2 by 3. Okay. Next problem, Problem 3, question number 7 of exercise 5F. Solve using formula x square plus x minus a plus 2 into a plus 1 is equal to 0. Here it is given that we need to solve this quadratic equation using the formula. Okay, we have a term containing x square, a term containing x, and this is a constant term. Let's try this. X square plus x minus a plus 2 into a plus 1 is equal to 0. What are the values of a, b and c? Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 1, that is the constant or the coefficient in the middle term. What about c? The value of c is this thing. This whole thing is the value of c. We have a negative sign which should also be included. C is equal to minus a plus 2 into a plus 1. Okay. Now, what is our formula to find x? X is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute values. X is equal to minus b is minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 square minus 4 into a is equal to 1. C is equal to minus a plus 2 into a plus 1 divided by, whole divided by 2a, that is 2 into 1, 2 into 1. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of 1, negative into negative is positive, plus 4 into a plus 2 into a plus 1 can be multiplied by removing brackets. We get a square plus a plus 2a plus 2 whole divided by 2. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of. Removing this bracket, here a plus 2a becomes 3a. 4a square plus 4 into 3a, that is 12a, plus 4 into 2 is 8, 8 plus 1, 9. Got it? Whole divided by 2. Okay. Here a plus 2a is 3a, 3a into 4 is 12a. Adding 1 and 4 into 2, 4 into 2, 8 plus 1. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of. Now just check these terms. We have 4a square plus 12a and 9. Okay. 4a square can be written as 2a whole square plus. Here we have 12a. 12a can be written as 2 into 2a into 3. And 9 can be written as 3 square plus 3 square. A square plus 2ab plus b square. Here we have this form a square plus 2ab plus b square, which is a plus b whole square. The denominator, it is 2. X is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of. This can be written as a plus b whole square, that is 2a plus 3 whole square. 2a plus 3 whole square divided by 2. X is equal to, what is x? Minus 1 plus this thing, or minus 1 minus this thing whole divided by 2. Minus 1 plus, you can remove this root and square, 2a plus 3 divided by 2, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 2a plus 3 divided by 2. X is equal to minus 1 plus 3, that is plus 2 plus 2a divided by 2, or x is equal to 2 by 2 is 1, 2a by 2 is a. 1 plus a. Now the second part, x is equal to minus 1 minus 3. Minus of plus 3 is minus 3. Minus 1 minus 3 is minus 4. Minus 4 minus 2a divided by 2. That is x is equal to minus 4 by 2 is minus 2. Minus 2a by 2 is minus a. Okay, that is x is equal to minus of a plus 2. And here x is equal to a plus 1. The possible values of x or the roots of the given quadratic equation used in the formula method is x is equal to a plus 1 and minus a plus 2. Clear? Just substitute the values of a, b, c in the formula and solve to get values of x. Okay? Next question, problem 4. Question number 9 of exercise 5F. Find the value of m for which the equation m plus 4 into x square plus m plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0 has real and equal roots. When do we get real and equal roots? Remember the table we have studied? How discriminant and nature of roots are related. When discriminant is equal to 0, we get real and equal roots. The equation is m plus 4 into x square plus m plus 1 into x plus 1 is equal to 0. From this given condition, we can say discriminant is equal to 0 in this case. We have real and equal roots. What is discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. b square minus 4ac is equal to 0. Now, what are a, b and c? Check this equation. Compare it with the standard form of quadratic equation. The standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Here a is equal to m plus 4, b is equal to m plus 1 and c is equal to 1. Okay, then what is b square minus 4ac? b square m plus 1 whole square minus 4 into a is equal to m plus 4 into c is 1 is equal to 0. This is our discriminant. What is m plus 1 whole square? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is m square plus 2m plus 1 minus, removing this bracket, we get minus 4m minus 4 into 4, that is minus 16 is equal to 0. Taking all terms containing m square. Here we have m square. Then terms containing m. 2m and minus 4m. That is minus 2m. Minus 2m plus 1 and minus 16. That is minus 15 is equal to 0. Okay. M square minus 2m minus 15 is equal to 0. Now, we have to take two numbers such that the sum is equal to minus 2 and product is equal to minus 15. Okay. Here we have a negative sign in the product, which means when we choose two numbers, one number should be negative and the other should be positive. In the sum also we have a negative sign, which means when you choose two numbers, the greater number should be negative. To get the number 15, we need to multiply either 15 and 1. 15 into 1 is 15 or 5 into 3 is 15. We need a negative sign and it is said that the sum is negative, which means the greater of these two numbers should be negative. 15 and 1, which is greater? 15 is greater. We'll put a negative here. 5 and 3, which is greater? 5 is greater. So, a negative sign here. Now, when you take these two, which one do you get sum minus 2? That is, Minus 15 plus 1 is not minus 2, it is minus 14. What about this? Minus 5 and 3. Minus 5 plus 3 is equal to minus 2. We are getting some minus 2 when we choose minus 5 and 3. We can split the middle term. Here we have minus 2m, which becomes minus 5m plus 3m. M square minus 5m plus 3m minus 15 is equal to 0. Next step, taking common. From this we can choose m. Remaining we have m minus 5. From here we can take 3 plus 3 into m minus 5 is equal to 0. Then what are the possible values of m? Here we have m minus 5 and m minus 5. Taking this common, m minus 5 into m plus 3 is equal to 0. Which means using the zero product rule, either m minus 5 is equal to 0 or m plus 3 is equal to 0. If m minus 5 is equal to 0, then m is equal to plus 5. If m plus 3 is equal to 0, then m is equal to minus 3. The two possible values of m are m is equal to plus 5 or minus 3. Clear? We got the values of m such that in this equation we are getting real and equal roots. From this given condition we have taken discriminant is equal to 0. Putting the values of a, b, c, we solve the quadratic equation to get the values of m. Okay? Let's look at the next question. Problem 5. Question number 10 of exercise 5F. Find the value of m for which the equation 3x square plus mx plus 2 is equal to 0 has equal roots. Also find the roots of the given equation. First we need to find the value of m. Given that this equation has equal roots, which means the discriminant should be equal to 0. When do we get equal roots? Only when discriminant is equal to 0. That is, b square minus 4ac should be equal to 0. Here, the equation is 3x square plus mx plus 2 is equal to 0. What are the values of a, b and c? A is equal to 3, b is equal to m and c is equal to 2. Now substitute a, b, c in this equation. B square, that is m square minus 4 into a is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2 is equal to 0. M square minus 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 2, 24. 24 is equal to 0, which means m square is equal to plus 24. Then what are the values of m? M should be equal to plus or minus root of 24. 24 is not a perfect square. Let us find the factors. 24 dividing with 2, you get 12. Again dividing with 2, we get 6. Dividing with 2, we get 3. Dividing with 3, we get 1. On pairing this, we have 2 and the remaining we cannot pair. That is 2 into 3, which is 6. So, root 24 is equal to 2 root 6. Here we have positive and negative root 24, which means m is equal to plus or minus 2 root 6. Okay, we got the values of m. M is either equal to plus 2 root 6 or m is equal to minus 2 root 6. When we take m is equal to plus 2 root 6 and substitute in this equation, we should get RHS is equal to 0, from which we can find the values of x. Okay. The equation is 3x square plus mx plus 2 is equal to 0. Now substitute m is equal to plus 2 root 6. 3x square plus 2 root 6 x plus 2 is equal to 0. What is x? X is equal to minus b. Here b is equal to 2 root 6. Minus 2 root 6 plus or minus root of b square 2 root 6 whole square minus 4 into a is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. You should write the formula and mention what a, b and c is. Okay. So, x is equal to minus 2 root 6 plus or minus root of 2 root 6 whole square minus 4 into 3 into 2 divided by 2a, 2 into 3. That is x is equal to minus 2 root 6 plus or minus root of b square 2 root 6 whole square. What is 2 root 6 whole square? It is 24 because the root of 24 is 2 root 6. We get 24. 4 into 3, 12. 12 into 2, 24. Minus 24 divided by 6. Already we know that in this equation we have equal root, which means this discriminant value is going to be 0. We got 24 minus 24, that is 0. X is equal to minus 2 root 6 plus or minus 0 divided by 6. That is x is equal to minus 2 root 6 by 6 or that is equal to minus root 6 divided by 3. 2 into 3 is 6. This is one possible value of x. Now let's find the other possible value when m is equal to minus 2 root 6. When m is equal to minus 2 root 6, the equation is 3x square plus mx plus 2 is equal to 0. Substituting m is equal to minus 2 root 6, we get 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. Equation x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute the values. What are a, b and c here? A is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 2 root 6 and c is equal to 2. On substituting, we get x is equal to minus b, minus of minus 2 root 6, minus of minus 2 root 6 plus or minus root of b square. That is minus 2 root 6 whole square minus 4 into a into c. A is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. Whole divided by 2a, 2 into 3. X is equal to minus of minus 2 root 6. That is plus 2 root 6 plus or minus. Here again minus 2 root 6 whole square is 24. Minus 4 into 3 into 2. This is again 24. 24 minus 24 is 0. Because we have equal roots, discriminant should be 0. This part is 0 divided by 6. That is x is equal to 2 root 6 by 6 or root 6 divided by 3. The two possible values of x or the roots of the given quadratic equation are x is equal to root 6 by 3 or minus root 6 divided by 3. Got it? Okay, here first we are finding the value of m and then substituting the possible values of m in the given quadratic equation to find the roots, that is values of x. Okay, let's do the next problem. Problem number 6, question number 12.1 of exercise 5F. Find using quadratic formula the roots of the following quadratic equations if they exist. The equation is 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. We need to solve the quadratic equation only if they exist. That is, only if the roots exist. How to know if the root exists or not? We just need to find the discriminant, and only if the discriminant is greater than 0 or equal to 0, there will be roots or will be able to solve the quadratic equation. If discriminant is less than 0, then there is no roots. No real roots exist. So, let's find the discriminant first. The equation is 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. What is discriminant? Discriminant is b square minus 4ac. Here a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 5 and c is equal to 2. Now substitute the values. We get discriminant equal to b square minus 5 square minus 4 into a is equal to 3 and c is equal to 2. Okay. Discriminant is equal to minus 5 whole square is 25 minus 4 into 3, 12, 12 into 2, 24, minus 24. Then the discriminant is 25 minus 24, which is equal to 1. We got the value of discriminant. This value is a positive number, which is greater than 0. Discriminant is greater than 0. Then we get roots for the quadratic equation. Roots exist for the quadratic equation only when discriminant is either equal to 0 or discriminant is greater than 0. Here we got discriminant is greater than 0. Now we can solve this quadratic equation to find the roots. 3x square minus 5x plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. We have x is equal to, using the quadratic formula, x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. X is equal to minus b, minus of minus 5. Minus of minus 5 plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac. We have the value of b square minus 4ac here. B square minus 4ac is equal to 1, which is the discriminant. Root of 1 divided by 2a. 2 into a is equal to 3. 2 into 3. That is, x is equal to minus of minus 5 is plus 5 plus or minus root 1 is 1 divided by 6. X is equal to 5 plus 1 by 6, or x is equal to 5 minus 1 by 6. What is 5 plus 1 by 6? 6 by 6. X is equal to 1. 5 minus 1 by 6, that is 4 by 6 or 2 by 3. X is equal to 2 by 3. The two possible values of x or the roots of the given quadratic equation are x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2 by 3. If we get such questions, if they are asking you to find the roots only if they exist, first we need to find if the roots exist or not. For that we are finding the value of discriminant, and we got the discriminant value in this case greater than 0. Therefore, surely the roots exist. Only after that solve to get the value of x. Okay. Next, problem 7. Question number 12(2) of exercise 5F. Find using quadratic formula the roots of the following quadratic equations if they exist. The equation is x square plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Here again we need to find the discriminant first and only then solve the quadratic equation if the roots exist. Let's see. The equation is x square plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. We need to find the discriminant value. Discriminant is equal to b square minus 4ac. Here in this equation, the value of a is equal to, what is a? A is 1, b is 4 and c is 5. Substitute to find the value of discriminant. D is equal to b square 4 square minus 4 into A is equal to 1. And what is C? C is 5. D is equal to 4 square 16 minus 4 into 5 20. 16 minus 20 is minus 4. So we got the value of discriminant minus 4. What happens when discriminant is negative or the value of discriminant is less than 0? No roots exist or no real root exists. No real roots exist. So, do we need to solve this quadratic equation? No, we are not going to get any values for the roots. We don't get any real values for this given quadratic equation as roots. So, we can stop here. There is no real roots because the discriminant value is less than 0 or it is a negative value. Okay. Next question, problem 8. Question number 13.1 of exercise 5F. Solve 1 by 18 minus x minus 1 by 18 plus x is equal to 1 by 24 and there is a condition that is x is greater than 0. When you solve this and get values for x, if the value of x is equal to 0 or less than 0, you can neglect that values and take values only where x is greater than 0. Let's solve this. Here we have the fraction form. We have to first change it to the quadratic form. 1 by 18 minus x minus 1 by 18 plus x is equal to 1 by 24. Okay. Taking LCM. In the denominators we have 18 minus x and 18 plus x. So the LCM is 18 minus x into 18 plus x. What about numerator? 1 into 18 plus x, 1 into 18 minus x. That is 18 plus x minus 18 minus x is equal to RHS, it is 1 by 24. 18 plus x minus 18, minus of minus is plus x. In the numerator we get 18 plus x minus 18 minus of minus plus x divided by 18 minus x into 18 plus x. A plus b into a minus b form, that is a square minus b square. 18 square minus x square is equal to 1 by 24. Here in the numerator we can cancel 18 and minus 18. X plus x is 2x. 2x divided by, what is 18 square? 18 square is 324 minus x square is equal to 1 by 24. Now cross multiplying, taking this 24 to the opposite side, we get 24 into 2x is equal to 1 into 324 minus x square. Next step, rearranging, taking all terms to LHS. We get 24 into 2x is 20. Taking all terms to LHS. 24 into 2x is 48x. 48x. When you bring this 324 to the opposite side, it becomes minus 324 and minus x square becomes plus x square. Plus x square is equal to 0. The equation is x square plus 48x minus 324 is equal to 0. Okay. Now this is a standard form of quadratic equation. The value of a is equal to 1, b is equal to 48 and c is equal to minus 324. Then how do you find x? We have the formula x is equal to, what is the formula? X is equal to, yes, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Substitute to get the value of x in this formula. X is equal to minus b minus 48 plus or minus root of b square is 48 square. 48 square minus 4 into a is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 324 divided by 2a. 2 into a is equal to 1. In most cases, we get a is equal to 1. Okay. Then x is equal to minus 48 plus or minus root of 48 square, you will be getting 2304. When you multiply, that is 48 into 48 is 2304. Minus 4 into minus 324 will be getting positive because the two numbers are negative. 4 into 4, 16. 4 into 2, 8. 9. 4 into 3, 12. 1, 2, 9, 6. Whole divided by 2. X is equal to minus 48 plus or minus root of 2304 plus 1296. You will be getting 3600. 3600, is it a perfect square number? 36. 36 is the square of 6. Then into 100. 100 is the square of 10, which means root of 3600 is equal to 60. That is 6 into 10. Therefore, x is equal to minus 48 plus or minus root 3600 is 60. 60 whole divided by 2. X is equal to minus 48 plus 60 divided by 2 or x is equal to minus 48 minus 60 by 2. What are the values of x? What is minus 48 plus 60? Plus 12. Plus 12 divided by 2 is plus 6. X is equal to plus 6. The second one, x is equal to minus 48 minus 60. That is minus 108. X is equal to minus 108 divided by 2. Or x is equal to minus 108 divided by 2 is 54. So, the two possible values of x are plus 6 and minus 54. We have another condition, that is x should be greater than 0, which means we cannot take this negative number. Negative numbers are less than 0. Cancel this value. The only possible value of x is plus 6. X is equal to plus 6. Clear? Here, first we have taken this equation, converted this to the standard form of quadratic equation, after which we use the formula, substituted values for a, b and c, got two values for x, rejected the negative value and took only the positive value because we have a condition x is greater than 0. Okay, here is our last problem for today, problem 9, question number 13.2 of exercise 5F. Solve x minus 10 into 1200 by x plus 2 is equal to 1260 and the condition is x less than 0. Okay, here we have brackets, we have fractions. We need to first remove all this to get the standard form of quadratic equation. The equation is x minus 10 into 1200 by x plus 2 is equal to 1260. Okay, consider this term first. Here we have x minus 10. When you take this term, what is the LCM? Denominator here it is 1, x and 1. The LCM is x. Numerator you have 1200 plus 2 into x. 2x is equal to 1260. Okay, now we can take this x to the opposite side. Here it is x minus 10 into 1200 plus 2x is equal to 1260x. Got it? Next, what to do? We can remove this brackets. X into 1200 plus 2x minus 10 into 1200 plus 2x. We are multiplying each term. X into 1200 plus 2x minus 10 into 1200 plus 2x. RHS is the same, that is 1260x. Okay. Now, x into 1200, 1200x plus x into 2x, 2x square, 2x square. 10 into 1200, that is 12,000. We have a minus sign here. Minus 12,000 minus 10 into 2x, that is minus 20x is equal to 1260x. Now taking all the terms to the LHS. Terms containing x square, we have 2x square. 2x square. Next term containing x, we have 1200x minus 20x and a term that is from RHS. Here it is 1260x. When we take to the opposite side, it becomes minus 1260x. That is plus 1200 minus 20 minus 1260 into x. And the constant is 12,000. That is minus 12,000. We have a negative sign here. Minus 12,000. Minus 12,000 is equal to 0. 2x square. Here what do you get? 1200 minus 20. 1180 minus 1260. We'll be getting minus 80. Here we have a x. Minus 80x minus 12,000 is equal to 0. 2x square minus 80x minus 12,000 is equal to 0. Dividing throughout by 2. Dividing by 2 we get x square minus 40x minus 6,000 is equal to 0. Now we have the quadratic equation ready. Just need to solve this equation to get the values of x. Here a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 40 and c is equal to minus 6,000. Our formula is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Whatever be the question, if you are using this formula, mention this formula because it carries a mark. Substituting values of a, b and c in this formula, x is equal to minus of minus 40 plus or minus root of b square minus 40 square minus 4 into a is equal to 1 and c is equal to minus 6,000 divided by 2 into 1. A is equal to 1. That is x is equal to minus of minus 40 is plus 40 plus or minus root of minus 40 whole square is 1600. Minus 4 into minus 6000. That is negative into negative is positive. 4 into 6000. 4 into 6 is 24 and we have 3 zeros. Divided by 2 which is equal to 40 plus or minus root of. Adding this 1600 plus 24,000. You get 25,600 divided by 2 or x is equal to 40 plus or minus 25,600 divided by 2. 256 is a perfect square. We know what is the square root of 256. 6, that is 16. Here we have 100, that is 25,600 is 256 into 100. Square root of 256 is 16. Square root of 100 is 10. Therefore, square root of 25,600 is 160. 160 divided by 2. X is equal to 40 plus 160 by 2. X is equal to 40 minus 160 divided by 2. 40 plus 160 is 200. 200 by 2 is 100. One value of x is 100. And the second, 40 minus 160 is minus 120. Minus 120 divided by 2 is minus 60. The other possible value of x is minus 60. So, the two values are x is equal to 100 and x is equal to minus 60. Now, what is the condition? We have x should be less than 0. Here, one number is positive and the other is negative. X greater than 0, 100 is greater than 0, which is not possible. Reject that number. And the remaining one is x is equal to minus 60. This is the answer for this question. Okay. You have to remember this condition. After solving, when you get two values, check if it is less than 0. Okay. Take only the value that is less than 0. Clear? That's all for today. In today's class, we have solved many questions from exercise 5F. There are a few more questions which you can solve on your own. I'll be back in the next session. Until then, stay tuned to LearnoHub. LearnoHub free hai, par best hai. Thank you.